Did you know that 90% of your best ideas may come when you're not actively thinking? It sounds crazy, but research shows that the most innovative breakthroughs often happen during moments of stillness. In fact, studies suggest that meditation can boost creativity by up to 50%. Yet, most people have no idea how powerful this simple practice really is for unlocking fresh ideas. If you're struggling to find new solutions or just want to think outside the box, this video is for you. We're going to dive into how mindfulness meditation can kickstart your creativity, sharpen your focus, and lead to groundbreaking innovations. Forget the usual advice. This is about using your mind in ways you probably never imagined. Ready to unleash your inner creative genius? Stick around, because by the end, you'll have a toolbox of strategies to supercharge your ideas and bring your creative visions to life. Let's get started. Chapter 1: Awaken the Inner Muse, the Mindful Spark. Have you ever had a sudden burst of inspiration when your mind was quiet? That's not a coincidence. Meditation helps you access a space of stillness, where your creative ideas can emerge naturally. The key is learning to quiet your thoughts and create mental space. When you meditate, your brain waves shift from the busy beta state to the calmer alpha and theta waves, which are linked to creativity and problem solving. A 2013 study from the University of Leiden in the Netherlands found that mindfulness meditation boosts creative problem solving by allowing your brain to make new connections. This isn't about thinking harder or faster, but about thinking differently. Meditation helps you stop overthinking and begin letting your ideas flow without judgment or limitation. In this chapter, we'll focus on awakening your inner muse, the part of you that holds your best ideas, just waiting to be unleashed. By dedicating a few minutes each day to mindfulness, you can improve your ability to access these creative states. Whether it's through focused breathing, visualization, or simply observing your thoughts without attachment, meditation brings you closer to the quiet space where your most innovative ideas live. Try setting an intention before you begin. I am open to inspiration. This simple shift can make a world of difference. Chapter 2: Breathe life into your ideas. Flow with focus. One of the most powerful ways meditation impacts creativity is by helping you enter a flow state. Flow is that magical zone where you're fully immersed in an activity, time seems to vanish, and your ideas pour out effortlessly. Athletes talk about it, artists experience it, and even business leaders use it to solve problems. Flow is a state of heightened focus and presence, and mindfulness meditation is one of the best ways to get there. Researchers at the University of Chicago found that deep breathing exercises during meditation not only help reduce stress but also enhance creative thinking. It's simple. When you focus on your breath, you center your mind, which makes it easier to dive deep into a creative task. Deep breaths encourage relaxation, which then opens the door to creative flow. To practice this, try a technique called box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and pause for 4 counts. Repeat this cycle for a few minutes. This exercise lowers stress hormones like cortisol and boosts oxygen flow to your brain, providing the clarity needed for breakthrough ideas. As you breathe, focus your attention on a creative challenge. You'll soon notice that your thoughts are less scattered and more purposeful. Chapter 3: The Creative Pause, Unlocking Aha Moments. Sometimes, the best way to solve a problem or generate a new idea is to step away from it. Meditation teaches us the value of the creative pause. When we constantly push ourselves to come up with solutions, we block our minds from accessing innovative thinking. The key is to give your brain the time to rest and recharge. During meditation, you give yourself permission to pause. No deadlines, no pressure, just stillness. The aha moments we all crave often appear when we least expect them, usually in moments of calm. A 2014 study by the American Psychological Association found that the brain is more likely to experience a creative breakthrough when it's in a relaxed state. That's because relaxation encourages the brain to make spontaneous connections between ideas. So, the next time you're stuck, instead of forcing a solution, try meditating and let the answers come to you. There's a reason why many successful entrepreneurs and innovators swear by moments of silence. Steve Jobs, for example, was known to take long walks, where he'd clear his mind and come up with game-changing ideas. Those quiet moments were his version of a creative pause. The same can apply to you. Give yourself the gift of stillness and let your mind wander freely. The breakthrough you need might just appear in that pause. If you're enjoying these techniques, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you can keep learning how meditation can help unlock your creative potential. Chapter 4. Release the inner critic. Meditative freedom for bold ideas. Every creative person has faced that nagging voice, the inner critic. It's the one telling you that your ideas aren't good enough, that you're not talented enough, or that you'll never succeed. But here's the thing, meditation helps silence that voice. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing you to release negative self-talk and welcome bold ideas. A 2015 study published in Psychological Science found that mindfulness meditation helped participants manage self-criticism and improve self-esteem. By practicing mindfulness, you're not denying the existence of your inner critic, but rather learning how to stop giving it power over your actions. This creates space for more creative thinking and risk-taking, which is essential for innovation. Try a meditation technique called loving-kindness meditation. In this practice, you send positive thoughts and feelings to yourself and others. This simple act can help reduce feelings of self-doubt and promote a mindset that's open to creative exploration. When you free yourself from judgment, you'll be amazed at how easily new, bold ideas come to the surface. With the inner critic silenced, you can now focus on thinking outside the box. Chapter 5. Sensory immersion. Meditate your way into fresh perspectives. Meditation doesn't just clear your mind, it sharpens your senses. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of the world around you, which is key to finding new perspectives and ideas. Sensory immersion in meditation helps you break free from your usual thought patterns and see the world with fresh eyes. The trick is to become fully present in the moment and engage with your surroundings without distraction. Studies have shown that mindfulness improves sensory perception. A 2013 study by the University of California, Santa Barbara, found that mindful attention to the environment enhances creativity by improving the ability to notice details that might otherwise go unnoticed. When you pay attention to the sounds, smells, and sights around you, you open the door to new ways of thinking. This increased awareness can spark innovative ideas, whether you're sitting in a quiet room or taking a walk in nature. To practice sensory immersion, try focusing on one sense at a time. Sit quietly and pay attention to the sounds you hear. How many different noises can you identify? Then shift your focus to touch. Feel the texture of your surroundings. This practice will help you train your mind to observe the world more deeply, which can lead to unique and creative insights that you may have missed before. Chapter 6. Creative visualization. Sculpt your future ideas in stillness. Visualization is a technique used by athletes, performers, and creative professionals to manifest their goals and bring ideas to life. It's also an incredibly powerful tool in meditation for enhancing creativity. When you practice creative visualization, you're mentally rehearsing success, problem solving, and innovation, which boosts your ability to generate new ideas in the real world. Research published in Psychology of Sport and Exercise shows that visualization helps improve performance by engaging the brain's motor cortex, which is responsible for planning and executing actions. The same principle applies to creativity. By visualizing a successful outcome, you're essentially training your brain to come up with ideas that can lead to that success. This process doesn't only involve seeing the final product. It's about imagining each step of the journey and the creative breakthroughs along the way. To use this technique, close your eyes and picture a project you're working on. Visualize every detail, the steps you need to take, the obstacles you might face, and the solutions that come to mind. Don't just imagine the end result, immerse yourself in the process. This will create a roadmap for your creativity, guiding you toward innovative ideas and solutions. If you found these strategies helpful, Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tips on how mindfulness can help you think creatively and achieve your goals.